Okay, here's this week's tale. Now I want to start out by saying that the two people that sent me stories that asked that I not post them and not repeat them, no problem, I read them and deleted them. Although I thought the one about the cat was particularly funny because it was a little embarrassing. And that gave me the idea for this week's tale. Now as an adult, everybody does embarrassing things, and most of the time nobody ever sees it, so it doesn't really matter, it goes unnoticed. But as a kid, when something embarrassing happens to you, it's just mortifying. And I do know a few people who've actually been affected by the rest of their lives by something that happened to them, some embarrassing thing that happened to them as a kid. Well, this isn't one of those stories. First off, I got to tell you that I was a kid who was lucky enough to grow up in a neighborhood with a lot of different ethnic groups, so I was used to eating a lot of different kinds of food. And so I never questioned the stuff I was eating until this happened. I went over to a friend of mine, Joey's house. Now Joey's really cool because Joey had a trampoline in the backyard. And I gotta say, I noticed that now when they sell trampolines, they have these little skirts that go around the spring part to keep you from getting all pinched up and caught in the springs. Didn't have that when I was a kid. That's another story. Anyway, we're spending the day, we're fooling around, we're jumping around, we're playing on the trampoline, and we had a slip and slide, and we were having fun with that. And then about lunchtime, his mom calls us in for lunch, and we sit down, and we're sitting there, and she's made us some ham sandwiches. Now, I'd never had this particular kind of salad dressing before, and it has miracle in the title, but I'm not going to say the rest because I want to get in trouble. Something in this absolutely does not agree with me. I mean, instantly does not agree with me. I took one bite and had to run for it. Now, I didn't know where the bathroom in the house was well enough to try to make it to the bathroom, but we were sitting at the kitchen table, and the sliding glass door was right next to me, so I pulled open the sliding glass door and ran out into the yard and lost my lunch. Fortunately, it was all over the grass, so it was easy to clean up. But the mom's all freaking out. Are you okay? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. And even as a kid, I know, well, you know, cover. So I said, it must have been all the jumping around. I guess I should have waited a while till I ate. And she's like, oh, well, it's okay. Here, sit down, have some ginger ale. Here, have some crackers. It'll settle your stomach. And that was the end of it, pretty much. Now, I found out that I'm not the only person that had this happen to them. My friend Raymond, who if you look on the webpage, you'll see his picture, said that when he was a kid, he had something similar happen to him. He did the same thing. Went over to a friend's of his house, and he'd never had Swiss cheese before. So he took one bite of it, and he realized there's something wrong. But he didn't get sick. What he did was he very carefully pulled the Swiss cheese out of the sandwich and put it under the couch. Well, he didn't tell anybody about it, and apparently his friend, who he went over to a couple of days later, told him, hey, did you take the cheese out of your sandwich? And Raymond copped to it. He says, real embarrassed, but now it's just a funny story. And it's a lot of things in life are like that. When you're younger, they're horrible. When you get older, they just make a good story. And that's this week's tale. Thank you very much. Have a good day. And remember, the world's a better place when we all share. Bye.